So to assist me in honoring our second awardee, I would like to introduce our next student guest, Enrique Salgado, a student from the Met School in Providence. So Enrique, will you please join me on stage as we honor Dr. Meghan Hughes?
Un, dos, un, dos. All right. All right. Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. And for all of you Star Wars fans, may the 4th be with you. Yeah. My name is Enrique Salgado, a sophomore at the Met High School in Providence. And I was fortunate enough to be the only advisory at my school who had the chance to attend the Junior Achievement Job Shadow at CCRI in Warwick. We were able to have lunch alongside President Hughes and ask her questions about her career journey and about the work that CCRI is doing to support students as they pursue their degrees. When it came time to have lunch with President Hughes, we introduced ourselves and the conversation officially began. Her presence radiated leadership and knowledge, and her words mirrored those thoughts I had. With every question my advisory mates had, she would provide a long and well-said response. The answers were so well said that we only got to ask 3 questions. But those questions were answered in such a way that we were able to learn more than what the question was asking. And in many ways, she wants to see students succeed, giving every student in Rhode Island a chance to achieve success, with programs such as Rhode Island Promise, giving us up to 2 years free tuition at CCRI if eligible. And a big thank you to President Hughes for making that permanent so that me and many others can take advantage of these opportunities and accomplish greatness. With that being said, Dr. Meghan Hughes, president of the Community College of Rhode Island, received this award for Junior Achievement Profile and Excellence, not only for excelling in what she does, but for the work she's put in to get where she is today. We can all see the successes she's had. We should also acknowledge what is blind to us, which is the work she's put in behind the scenes. This award is a symbol of all she's achieved in her career. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, please show some gratitude for Dr. Meghan Hughes.
Thank you, Enrique and Meghan. Dr. Hughes, for your demonstrated acts of excellence and commitment to the Rhode Island community and to JA's mission of inspiring and preparing young people to succeed in a global economy, the Junior Achievement Board of Directors award you our highest honor, the Morris J.W. Gaby Profile and Excellence Award.
So I don't know whether it was Chris Graham or David Ciccolini who fed them the line about the length of my answers, but we can talk about that later this evening. Thank you, Enrique. As I said to you when I came up on stage, you should definitely pursue a career that involves public speaking. It was spectacular, and I'm really honored. Thank you. I want to thank Junior Achievement. I especially want to thank the selection committee, and I want to take a moment just to recognize the chair. Probably everyone in this room has worked with Janet Raymond. Some of us have been lucky enough to do it for a very long time. And when I think about what personifies Janet's leadership, you know, a lot of people talk about humble leadership. It's usually people that say, I'm humbled to be given something. You know, Janet is the ultimate leader who leads with humility. And I have watched you in so many rooms over so many years work hard for students like Enrique and his colleagues. And I want to say thank you for that partnership. Thank you, Janet. So a couple of people recognized their families, which helped me add some lines in my notes. So to all of you that did that, Paula, thank you. I'm going to do that very, very briefly. I have one family tonight. Part of that family is my family that I go home to, my sister and my husband, and the other part of my family is my CCRI team and those that I love so much. So thank you to that team right over there. I know that we had Senator Cano in the room, so she knows, but I want to make sure everyone else knows that the state of Rhode Island is in exceptionally good hands, because last night the Post-Secondary Council approved the appointment of Dr. Rosemary Costigan as the interim president. So Enrique, I'm going to prove what you said about the length. So this is definitely not in my remarks, but people talking about Bobby, people talking about leadership. I can tell you what I've been worried about since I made the decision that it was time to transition from this presidency. And that was, given how hard everyone at the college has worked for the last 7 years, how do we make sure that the work just keeps going? And I can answer that with one name, and that's Rosemary Costigan and the team that's with us. So the work will continue. I will be Rhode Island, the community college's most ardent supporter, and I look forward to continuing in that venue. And so now I'm going to talk a little bit about what inspires me most about the mission of Junior Achievement, and that is its commitment to connecting employers to our country's young people. And as Enrique described a couple of weeks ago, I was fortunate enough to host about 15 sophomores from the Met School in Providence at the Warwick campus. And I learned so much from Enrique and his classmates. What I saw is what we all know in this room. If you give young people the opportunity to tell you what it is they want to do with their lives, they will tell you. And I was struck by two other things in that room, and many people here tonight have talked about it. The commitment of the two teachers. Where are the two teachers from the Met and the head of the Met? Right there. Yeah, the commitment. Paula talking about teacher appreciation, I was privileged to see that in action. You saw educators who really do wake up every single day focused on serving students like Enrique, so thank you for that. The other thing that I saw was the Junior Achievement team, who was right there in the room supporting that kind of learning and that kind of access. So I want to recognize the organization for how you approach doing the work. So I'm going to close with a quick story, and it's actually a true story. Maybe 15 years ago, I was returning my then, 8-year-old daughter back over to a friend's house, lived about a mile from us. And the father, who I can genuinely say is a friend of mine, met me on the porch, and God knows what we were talking about, although I have an idea. And he said, Meghan, the difference between me and you is that I care about my own children, and you care about other people's children. And what I know tonight is that I'm in a room where every single one of you cares about other people's children. For our city, for our state, and for our country. To truly achieve our potential, to give everyone, regardless of race, ethnicity, class, or gender, a fair shot. I believe we have to care deeply about other people's kids, and we have to put that care into action. That's what I see Junior Achievement doing every day. Thank you, Junior Achievement, for giving us all a way to help grow and create opportunity for young people, and thank you for honoring me with this award.